Okay, hello everybody. Let's start, guys. Can you hear me now? So we start now. Okay.
We can wait 2 minutes, 3 minutes until because we posted the links now.
Yeah, we posted, but we can start now. So the people who didn't follow up now, they will start from the beginning, I think. So let's go start. And
Okay.
Mike, if you're here, so start your screen sharing and let's go. Okay. Mike?
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome everybody. So Mike will start today.
Do you see my screen?
Sure.
Okay. And you have to, okay. Let me know. Okay, guys. Welcome to another live streaming of the BlackStone team. Right here, I have the profile of Artem. He's a very well-known trader since long time. Very well-known on TradingVIew. He's got more than 2 million posts. 2 million views and 15,000 followers. And Phoenix and I work with him on the BlackStone team. Phoenix is in charge of the BIP altcoins, and I'm in charge of the margin trading of the BlackStone team. Okay. Today we're going to talk about some Bitcoin analysis, general, long-term and short-term view. We're also going to discuss about fake breakouts in trading and the altcoins market analysis and some trading strategies. All right, so let's start with Bitcoin. Okay, this is the long-term view, the weekly chart and the monthly chart. This is a logarithmic scale. And we have a trend channel that was built from 2012 that we already talked about on the last streaming. This uptrend channel has held for all these years, including the bear market of 2014. And I made this just to compare, so you have an idea where we are right now. It's, have you seen? It's very similar. I think we should be somewhere around right here. Okay. And we are going to bounce once we touch the bottom of the channel. So if you take a look, this is the stochastic RSI indicator, and this is just a regular RSI. And we haven't get to the support yet. We're very close. And you can also see that we have the stochastic RSI down for so many days, and we just have like a few weeks now. We still need longer time for, we're still missing a final capitulation. So let's take a look to the weekly chart. If you see the weekly chart, we had some oversold levels on the last bear market, and we haven't get there yet, So let's put up the daily one. So as you see right here, let me go to a quick review on another chart, another weekly chart that I have prepared for you right here. zoom in. Okay. Okay, let's analyze the candlesticks. The first time we touched $6,000, we have a big wick, right? This means a rejection of this area, and followed by a pretty strong rally. It was about like 100% from 5,900 to 1,100. 1,100 is 11,600, right? Then we reject this level, and we retest the previous lows, very close to the previous lows. We have some short wicks right here, and then we have another rally, but this time we didn't even need to get to 11,600 to be rejected. So this means that the bears are strong, getting stronger, right? So we went even lower, and you see every time basically what's happening here is that 6,000 level, it's been fighting against a lower resistance each time. The way I interpret this is that we don't even need to get that high to be rejected. So this is a very bearish and downward pressure that we have. So take a look here. We have pretty long wicks, and we have a good rally to 8,400 from 58, like 5,790 to 50 to 84. The next time we drop, we had another wicks about the same length, but the rally was shorter, right? We only went up to 7,400. Then if you see right here, we have no wicks. Why am I paying attention to the wicks? Because when we have long wicks, we have a strong move. Like this is a good rejection. But you see, every time we bounce from 6,000, the wicks are like smaller. To me, this is like a bearish action, you know, because there is not too much interest in buying right here in this area. Also, take a look to the opening and closing levels. From July 16, around that, we've been closing and opening like lower every time, you see? So we have a high chance. That this candle or the next candle closes somewhere around 6150, 6180. Now, let's take a look at the daily chart. If you see right here, we've been forming this like the blue lines where we bounce and then we break it, we retest it, right? We bounce twice, retest the previous one, break this one. Then we form another rising support right here at 6,100. We bounced many times. We spent a couple of months here, and we broke this rising support. So right now, looks like we are holding above another rising support that we just bounced today. Well, we actually did a few days ago too. So what I think is going to happen is that we're going to bounce all the way up to the top of this red channel, about 60, 63.90, 64. And then we're going to keep ranging, and we're going to have another bounce to this rising support. And then we're going to have another rejection of this red line right here, about 63, 62. Every time, you know, we're making lower lows. So we're going to hit probably next week. Next week, we'll probably break this blue line. That will be about November 10 or so. So we can keep ranging until about November 18, November 20. And I'm hoping, I'm not bullish in this structure because what I explained on the weeks and the weekly closing. But if we hold this long, this support, it's going to be, let me see if I have a number right here. On November 18 to 20, we're going to be right here. You see this range between 49.80, 5,000 to 46, 47. But we also have this rising support. So all these supports are gonna converge at this point, and this is gonna act like a very strong support. If we drop right here on this date, this is the area, 47 to 5,000. Okay, so let's talk about the fake breakouts. On the margin channel, sometimes we share some VIP signals, and this time I was talking about the way that Ethereum makes some bearish triangles, and it does a lot of fake breakouts, and we're going to talk about how to identify these fake breakouts. Okay, I said that the max will be between 205 and 207. And then we have the structures here, the previous fake breakouts that we already talked about last week. Another one right here, and I was hoping for another one to form right here. And I'm going to explain why that I picked this resistance. I measure it from this top, and we also have this trend line right here, and a good resistance zone is when the two lines converge. It could be it have to be a diagonal one, like a downtrend, and a horizontal one. So it did happen. Well, let me move this. We have this crazy wick at 207.25. We gave these signals in the VIP channel, and we also provide them with some trading strategies on how to fight this crazy market with, this kind of pumps and confusing pumps. And then we have another entry at 204. But as we see, we broke up the triangle with no strength. We have this was the first fake breakout. And then we follow this little, rising supports. And I say a rising support in a downtrend channel, it's like, in a bearish trend, it's very negative. They always break. They can't sustain. So let me go over a chart. Ethereum right here. Okay, I'm gonna put full screen maybe so you can see it better. This is good. All right. So the first one right here, why does these triangles form? Because every time we have a big drop, we form a pattern, either a continuation pattern or a reversal pattern. As a trader, it's your job to identify what kind of pattern is it and what the targets are, right? So once you identify the triangle, then okay, this is like a bearish triangle, right? And when we see this big breakout here, that actually looks like real, but you gotta pay attention to these two indicators, which are stochastic RSI and RSI. I say that these are I like to use them because they're really good indicators. They're not lagging indicators, and they actually can anticipate the price action. When you see the RSI start making a downtrend channel, the price is going up. This is called a divergence, and the price is going to follow after. Okay, so the RSI is telling us where the price is going to go in the future. This is how powerful it is. But it's, when this divergence form, sometimes we can get like a really hard pumps and people get confused and think it's bullish. In this case, we have a higher high on the price, but we have a lower high or a double top on the stochastic RSI. Yeah, we have double top and double top on the RSI. Also, if you take a look to the price action, when you have a real breakout, you have this green candles. Then sometimes you don't have the retest, but yeah, most of the time you get it. And when you get it, you have to be strong. Once you retest the support, In fact, most of the time, you don't even get to retest. It's you just get close, right? And you have a big bounce, big response. But look the response here. You can tell by only looking at the price action. It's weak. But this time, it's supposed to be higher than the previous high, and it's not, right? And then you see the RSI start going down, down, down. And the divergences, they make, or they confirm, or like they make effect once the 50 or 40 something level is broken and you have this big drops. All right. So this was the first fake breakout. As you can see, many retests and they fail, and then a big drop. So for the next triangle, I'm talking, hold on. Yeah, if you select the proper time frame, this I was using 2 hours. If you select 4 hours, you can see you can clearly see not a double top, but a lower high on the stochastic RSI and a higher high on the price. So this is very, it's a clear price action of the, bearish price action, because you have running out of momentum and you have the divergence and you have this weak price action. So there is no doubt that is a fake breakout. Okay, now let's take a look to the next triangle. We have the drop, we form the pattern. We need to know if it's a reversal or continuation pattern. All right, but since we are in a bear trend, we always have to be aware that the main trend is probably gonna break down. All right. So we made it again, same price action. This time, let's gonna use, because the triangle is smaller, we're gonna use a smaller time frame to see if we can see the divergence, easier. Okay, we have another breakout here, and then we have the weak retest. You cannot really tell about the divergences. Sometimes, you have to look into a smaller time frames. In this case, you can see in 4 hours, you can see a double top again. And it's very similar. It's very, very similar. So I would say this is a low risk trade if you take a short, of course. All right. And then on the last drop, in the last triangle that I also warned about, the fake breakout would be, as max as 207.25. We had the same, well, not the same, but it was very similar, kind of tricky, because this time we had a rising support, but I don't trust rising supports on a bear market. I say it's always that's a bearish action, right? So this is a smaller triangle. Let's use a smaller time frame, and let's take a look to the price action. Okay, we have many bounces right here, rising support. Then we get into another rising support that, when this happened, man, I get excited because I know it's going to be a good short. And then what you got to do is just, look for resistance, important resistances, like here, here, or right here, from previous highs and previous rejected zone, and to set short orders in this range. Right. So same price action. It was, very weak. We're supposed to see if it was a real breakout. We're supposed to see this buy right here shouldn't be rejected. Just close green and maybe some retracement and keep going up. So our last trade, we have this. It was supposed to be like a continuation pattern, but I warned about this on the channels. And I gave a short entry at 198.85 as max. I gave two entries, 197 and 197.15 and 198.85. And something else. Why did I think that this was a fake breakout? Because you always have to look. You don't trust the altcoin charts, never. You always have to look for the index, which is Bitcoin. So if you see Bitcoin in a daily chart, we have this, everybody was waiting for this to be a bull pennant. And I wrote about it and I said that I don't trust this. I don't trust pennants, bull pennants, or like this kind of triangles when they form near to a resistance zone. If it was near to a good support and far from some important resistance, but not right here, man. Like this is, you know, it's a very strong resistance that we rejected many times. And also we have this huge hidden bearish divergence. You can see that the price was, if you have to take a look on the right time frame. In this case, it's 1 day, and you see the price was going down and the stochastic RSI was going up and running out of momentum, close to a very strong resistance. So this is easy for you. You can just open trades here in this area, and you have, you know, stop loss close. I personally don't like using stop loss. I just, you know, distribute and my orders in a range, like a 10% range, and I choose proper order size and just wait for the price to fill my orders and when to wait to come back. That's the strategy I always teach on the VIP channel. But it also is gonna depend on the your account size, because if you have a small account size, you might want to use a different strategy, like entering in a good points and setting you know, a close, very close stop loss to on the resistances. So this was one of the reasons. Another reason that I was pretty sure that Ethereum was doing a fake breakout, because I took a look to VTC and it wasn't bullish at all. All right. So thank you guys for listening. I'm gonna leave you with Artem.
Okay, thanks, Mike. I agree with you, with your view about Bitcoin, about Ethereum as well. Guys, thank you for watching us. So if you're watching us now, be sure you subscribe to our channel. Be sure that you subscribe to our Telegram channels as well. If you didn't, or you haven't not follow us, please join us at the link in description of the video. Okay, so let's go start from Bitcoin. So what I want to say about the Bitcoin, take a look at the chart. This is ascending triangle, and we can see that these triangles mostly they continued the previous trend. Okay, so if you see that right now this triangle, we probably should expect a continuation pattern. So what I drew here, this is, if we're gonna break up this triangle, we probably will go up to the next resistance level. Okay, so what about the resistance levels? I think the one important level will be here, and one important level will be somewhere like this. So this is 2 daily chart. So what's very important about this triangle, that this is not a classic Bitcoin chart, because this is Bitcoin but inverted. So if we're gonna invert switchback chart, we're gonna see this descending triangle, which also usually brings a continuation of the previous trend. So this is very important. For me, what I see on the Bitcoin right now, we have this support level of 5,800. It should be very, very good support for this period. But what important, if we're gonna break this level downward, if we'll validate the move to the lower support levels, like for 900 or 5,000 level, so somewhere near this, somewhere near these points. Also, very important that we have this good support on 5,800, and we will probably pull up from this level, because the market looks like market lost that levels like 6,000 and 5,800. They actually buying these levels. So for me, at this point of market, we can take some short trades on altcoins like Ethereum, like and Bitcoin as well. So for me, this will be like long-term swing to the downside. So it looks like now like it will happen for this level. But of course, these triangles is like two, maybe from three of these triangles break to the downside. So this descending okay, descending triangles falls down after downtrend, right? So this is very important because most of the time these triangles follow the previous trend. So only in 33% they break out to the upside, the like reversal patterns. So this is very important when you trade Bitcoin, when you trade Ethereum as well. So this is very important stage, and we see this price is sloping down. So it's near to the apex of this triangle, and very soon we will see the breakout of this triangle. Of course, we should have avoid the fake breakouts. With this helped Mike today, so how to defend them and use the market strategy. For me, I will also check altcoins today. So if you have some coins, what you want to me to show to you what is going on these coins, please send them to the chat. Okay. So right now I will start from Ethereum. So Mike already told something about Ethereum, like where he expects the move. And I also will show my view on this coin. For me, I see this triangle pattern is still valid. It's still inside this pattern, so nothing changed right now. But what we see now that price is very, very close to the apex of this triangle. So what we should expect from this triangle for the next couple of days, I think maybe until 6 November, maybe plus minus 1 day, it will break to the upside or to the downside. It is I'm expecting actually down to trend move, because before this triangle we saw that downtrend. Okay, so usually triangles are continuation patterns, so we probably should. This is what your strategy about. But very important thing is to protect ourselves from fake moves, fake breakouts. So what we can have this, we can have this fake breakout to the upside, right? And probably we can have fake breakout to the downside and reversal. Okay. So what we should know, what we should expect, that we should protect our trades with a stop loss. If you're using high leverage trades, so you better stick to the Mike's plan, because he have very good stop loss for the trade. For those who trade on spot, who don't trade on big leverage positions, they can see the information levels. So for me, I think this maybe 220, this level will be like confirmation level from the Ethereum to like it's ready to go up. And of course, if you're gonna pull back from this resistance to 20, we will probably see downward move. So what to expect on the downside, I think very important level to touch is 182 and 150, actually 165, and lowest possible, I think it's about 150, 146, something like this. So this is about Ethereum, right? And we'll see. I prepared 0x, so it looks pretty good right now. What I see now that we have this trend line of course, price is very high, so I think that we probably should expect downward move after a small pullback. Okay, so about 10% profits, not more, and I probably break down this trend line. Of course, what we can have also the breakout to the upside, but it's very possible, but low probability, I think. So it's possible, but very low probability. Okay. What we guys here have for other coins? So any coins in chat? Okay. So Sushi Lovers asked for Requiem. Okay. I will check it for you. So Requiem. Okay, it's on Binance. Okay, what about that? So what I see on Requiem, that we have this very good support level that actually holds from selling pressure. This is level of 747, 735. So looks like from this level, price is already pulled back. So what's important stage on this coin, that it have double bottom pattern, right? And it's already played out. So what I supposed to say, it's about that we will probably see downward move from these levels. So from, I think 925 like this, 900, we will probably see a good break down to this support level again, right? So what we should expect from this level again, that's probably a retracement to this side, and again breakdown of this support level. What is, it's actually what I expect from Requiem, right? I'm sorry. So what is next? Okay, what I expect, that we're gonna see this pullback maybe to this resistance level, maybe a bit lower, but what we expect to move to the downside, and then upside to the 800 level. This, okay, 800 is actually a good resistance as well. So if you missed Requiem, you're gonna buy at the support level and sell somewhere at resistance. Okay. So what about the next coin? I saw people ask about Sat Rashol ask about Agi. Okay. Agi, right? So it's on Binance again. Binance. All right. So what we see this probably triple top, right? So it's like triple top. You know what? I'm gonna use trend lines to set up what we have here. So it's like something like triangle, right? But on this higher point, I think this triangle probably will go to the downside to find another support level, or this support level, right? So for me, what I expect on this Agi coin, and maybe this like something like this moves. Okay, maybe without this big move to the upside, just down breakout. Okay, so this is also I will check the RSI. Okay, RSI looks pretty good. So on RSI is looking like on support right now, but it's sloping down eventually. So what we should expect from this coin, that I draw that. So we probably will see this retracement from this level now, maybe 950, 940, something like this. So this is what I expect from AGI. Agi cup and handle, right? Let me see. Sure, it can be cup and handle pattern, right? It looks like it, right? I see it. So, but what I said that about this triangle there, it's probably we're gonna move like this to make more trading range, right? So price moves between trading range, and some people rebuy, some people sell, and eventually some of the forces will break to the up or to the downside. So if market will go and be good, if market will be calm, that will support this trade, and if we're gonna see that go to a Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market, we will probably see like fast move. Okay, so if we're gonna see some bad days, some Bitcoin, some bad days for cryptocurrency, they will probably move like this. So what we have now, we have about maybe 1 week to see how the price will move, how they will move. So altcoins and Bitcoins as well. So for this cap and handle, we probably should wait more confirmation from entire market. So this cap and handle, right? So this what it probably will be. So for me, I will wait for more confirmation of this level. This level is pretty good of 830, so we can buy from this level. Okay. Okay. Also was okay, guys. Let's see Poly. Okay, Poly breakout from this wedge button, right? And already trying to test this support line. Trying to test it as a support. So what I expect from Poly, I think it's gonna make small move. Let me check. What I expect, it's probably will go this side to this side and going to downside. Okay. So this is what I see on this Poly move. So I think very important is to recheck again this support, right? Something like this. So when it will gonna reach this support level, it will probably go to the upside. So what we see next? For this Poly, I think this is probably the move. So yeah, this is support line for Poly right now. What is next? So let's see Theta. So Theta, right? Isn't. Okay, what about the Theta? What I see this is probably something like triangle pattern, right? So it's like this. Okay, so how we should trade Theta right now? Right now we should trade only breakout. So if we're gonna break this level of approximately 1,500, we will probably see the upside move. But what we have this resistance at 1,800. So very important to stay with this, take profit if we're gonna break the upside. But if you're gonna break to the downside, we should expect target of 1,000 level and 1,200. Okay, so this was important levels for Theta coin. Okay, guys. Phoenix, do you hear? Can you please connect to us?
Yes, I am here, bro.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Can we switch to your trading strategy of the free capital, right?
Okay, we can, but if you want, check other coin first because some follower ask them about them.
Sure, sure.
We
Let's see
need
maybe 2 coins.
EFT,
Okay.
GVT,
Give it here, right?
and we power.
Let me check. Give it here.
Okay, for ELF look good.
Okay, what about GVT, right? So the price is already break down this trending channel. So for me, better avoid this GVT, right? It's already pumped from this level of 70,000. I'm sorry, from 11,000. So so it's probably going to downside. It will try to break down this level, okay? And for me, I will avoid this GVT trade right now, okay? And what else we have from V-Power? What is V-Power? Who knows the ticker for V-Power? Huh? Guys?
WPR.
WPR?
Yeah.
Okay. WPR. Okay. So, it's very, very high right now. Okay, what I see on this chart, very important that we already touched this resistance zone, okay? So it's near it, like this level also, it's like this level. So this resistance zone is already touched and it price go down from this support levels. I'm sorry, from this resistance level. So what it's probably gonna test again is this. Let it be yellow line. Okay, so this is very important level to retest as a support for short-term traders. So this trend line, this level will be tested next maybe days or maybe next couple of hours. And after that, we will probably see a pullback. I don't think it will gonna be very powerful pullback, but what we should expect about this level from 647, right? So this is a take profit for short-term traders. It's about 10% profit. It's okay. And another thing is this support line, okay? So price is probably gonna touch this line. What I'm gonna do, it's or will be a pullback or it will be breakdown, okay? So from this blue trend line, we should expect also pullback, like this. So pullback and again pullback, right? So what we should expect from this? What I actually expect from WPR, it's this pullback, small pullback, then break down to touch this level, maybe next levels. So this is what actually can be. but it's pretty big term. It's about maybe a month and a half. So WPR is not the best choice to buy now. So stay clear with your money strategy. Okay. So Phoenix, can you please follow me up and take the mic?
Yes.
I mean,
How are you guys?
Okay.
My voice is good.
Yeah, what's good? Can you check other coins? What ask it about in the chat? So tell us about your strategy, and then
okay.
can you check other coins? Okay, I will stop my presentation.
ELF.
So you can follow up. Okay.
Okay. Okay. How are you guys? Okay, I start.
Yeah, bro, you should start.
My voice is good. Anyone hear me? No one in chat? Okay. After I heard Artam and Mike analysis about market, it look I will sell all my alts and stay only profit. I will close Mike. It look better for voice. Okay. Let us start. Artham, please can share the photo which I sent you, please. Okay. As we say, so market it look will back bearish. Okay. Last month was good for us to make some profit from trades, and now we should be ready for if market convert bearish. Okay, what I can do? Sell all my alts. Maybe I lost profit or missed some trades. In this case, I prefer work on money management, using only 30% from my Bitcoin at only 30% for trading, and hold 70% as a free Bitcoin of any bearish market to use them to buy alt cheaper. Of course, I need use my stop losses too. I don't know if YouTube work or not because it give me that Artam lift. If you or send me something on chat. Mike, do you hear me? Okay, no voice, sorry. Hello. Mike, do you hear me? Okay, it worked. Okay, I will give you first tips about money management. As we know, money management, it play basic role with trading alts. Because if you didn't, when I started trading before 2 years, I lost about 95% from my capital in 3 months. Maybe a lot of people's new traders lost more than this person because of there is no money management. For example, I enter a trade, bad trade with all my capital and lost, for example, 10%. In this case, in maybe 6, 7 trades, 10 trades, I will see myself, I don't have any capital to trade. And your capital in the market, it is your oxygen. Without capital, you can't make any profits. Second point, when you make any loss, you should know any loss you need work more to recover, harder to recover. For example, when you lost 50% from your capital, you need profit 100% to recover. If you lost 95, you need profits more than 19x or more than 1900% profit to recover and back to your capital, break even. So it is important for you as trader, first step, save your money. If you didn't learn how to save your money, be sure you will not stay in this market. If you are looking only for only you need fast profit, be sure you will exit from this market very fast. Trading crypto, it is very risky trading. If you trade with margin, it is very, very risky. Artem, your video is open?
Yeah, right. Hi.
Yes.
So do you have
Okay.
something to show on your screen?
I sent you photo if you can share with us.
No, bro, I can share it now. I should take to the hotel right now. So
Okay,
if you can,
not
please follow up for next.
okay. I will send photo on Telegram channel today.
All right. Can you share screen, right? No.
Okay, let me see. I don't know if I can share from mobile.
I think it's possible.
Screen.
Okay, it's good.
Okay, okay. I will stop share because I need look for picture.
Sure, share
Okay,
it. Share.
I will share it later in the channel better. Okay, friends. First step, as we said, you should save your capital. How you can save your capital? First step, don't put all your money in one trade. Okay, many times you see confirm trade, you saw them, it is confirmed trade. You can make, for example, 100% profit from it. Okay, but in this case, if you make any mistake, you will need more work to recover. So it is better work step by step. For example, for a member who lost 50%, now he need work to make 100% to back to break even. So any trade, first step, don't trade with all your Bitcoin. At least in bull market, very good market, you should have 30% free Bitcoin always. Don't use them for trading. You can use them only if you, for example, hold 70% alts and market dump 20%, 30% go down. You can use it to buy alt cheaper, to back fast to your profits, or to exit fast from trades with break even. For example, you bought, for example, WePower, you bought it at 1,000 and she dumped it to 700. In this case, you can use this free Bitcoin to buy WePower cheaper. When back to go up to 900, you can sell and exit. Okay, this first one. If market is not clear bull or bear, at least 50% free Bitcoin. If market is bearish, at least you need 70% free Bitcoin, and trade only with 30% from your money. In this case, if you lost, for example, you use in all your trade only 30%. If you made 10% losses, you will lose only 3% from your money. If you lost 50% from it, you will lose only 50% from your money. But if you use all your money in trades and lost 50%, is big problem. Okay, this first step, you should know when I enter with lot Bitcoin or I enter with small amount from my money. Don't be greedy. If you become greedy will kill you in this market. This first point. Second point, each trade. How much I should divide my trading portfolio to 3 parts: long-term holding, mid-term trade, and short-term. Okay, for long term, you use them only if market is very, very cheap. For example, now I don't recommend you to buy for holding long. You should wait it go down more, or you should bought before 1-2 months when market was cheaper. For now, no long-term bags for me. I wait them cheaper. For short term, you should put small targets with big amount of Bitcoin. For example, you trade with 1 Bitcoin and you saw trade with 5% profit or 10% profit. You can use half Bitcoin in this 0.5, 50% from your trading bag to make fast short-term hours or minutes to make 5% profit and exit. When you use big amount, big risk. You should know this. Big risk, big loss, big profit. Okay, for mid-term trade, for me, I use 5 to 10% from my portfolio trading for each trade. And I open at same time, most time I holding 3 or 5 until 7 trades. This is important thing. Don't put all your money in one trade. Hold always free Bitcoin. For this market, at least you should hold 50% free Bitcoin. If you want to become rich fast, you will become poor fast. Because walls and big traders work on emotion, your emotion, or new traders' emotion. When they saw they greedy, they sell and exit. When you feel fear, they buy. This is only important things I want share with you. Use money management. Have a free Bitcoin always, to use them only if you see bloodbath in market. This holding Bitcoin don't feel fear when you see all market red. This is the best time to buy. Okay, good question. Ansari asked how to control my emotions. Like today, Bitcoin dumped and I converted everything to Tesla. What to do in this case? Okay, in this case, remember one thing. After any dump, what we will come? Pump. After any pump, what we will come? Dump. So when you want sell, don't sell at dips. Wait. Okay, you lost, you lost. Wait until move up. You need now basics. Elliott waves. Market go up, down. Remember some basic of trading. Okay, you lost. Okay, wait. To trade for some losses. If you can't control. Okay, hi Mike. Controlling emotion depends on you, what you know about market. How about the trading? If you don't know anything, you will sell in dips. If you didn't know, for example, any move up need correction down before go up again. If you make fear, okay, Mike, you want to share us?
Yeah, you hear me?
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah, I would like to respond to Gansafan Far. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay, for me, I finished. Mike, you can share and we can close this reading. And thanks for all. We will see.
Thanks, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to answer his question about the emotion control. And I'm pretty sure that you panic because you have no trading plan and you probably went all in or a big order size, and you didn't think what will happen if the trade goes in the wrong direction that you're betting on. So this is what you never trust an analysis. You see anyone, even the greatest analyst making some prediction, well, not predictions, like trying to give you some clue where the market is going to go, and you don't have to take trades based on that. I mean, you need to make a plan and you say, okay, this is the levels I'm going to cover. If I'm going to go long at 6,200 and I think I'm going to sell at 64, what will happen if it goes to the other way? How much I'm going to lose? You won't panic. Look, this is a strategy. If you take whatever order size you're going to use, you're going to make sure you can afford to lose that. Okay. It's like if you're taking the trade and you're gonna lose, let's say $200, you ask yourself, yeah, I can lose that. I can take the trade. So you're gonna feel more confident about it. You know what I'm saying? This is basically why most of the people don't control the emotions, because they have no plan and they always calculate how much they're gonna win. They drive by, they take the trade because they think they're going to win all the time. And they say, hey, if I sell at this point, I'm going to make so much money. But have you ever thought how much you're going to lose if it goes to the wrong direction? If you feel fear because it's going to go to the wrong direction, it's because your order is too big. So that's basically it. Phoenix, Artem, you over there?
Yeah, thank you very much. So I agree about the emotions control. It's very difficult,
Good
difficult
point,
work.
Mike. Thank you.
So, guys, I should go so we can continue from our channel to if we have some uh, some questions for coins, we can share ideas about the coins um, in our channels, right? So what I see, a few coins that was asked in chat. So we will take. So what we didn't see, Ripple, right? So we have Mud, didn't saw it today. Neo and Wave, right? Also Elf, right? So we have these coins to check and Icon. So I will follow up from the Telegram channel, right? And we will see um, see what about these coins, right? Okay, guys, thank you for watching us. Thank you for joining us today. Mike and Phoenix, thank you for joining us today on this show. Um,
Thank you, bro. See you.
so see you
Thanks
guys
for
on the next Wednesday, right? We will make another live stream at the same time. So follow up our YouTube channel to not to miss the next event. Okay. So thank you guys. Goodbye.
All right. Bye. Goodbye. Take care.